Ever heard of a project so massive that it slows down the Earth's rotation? Or a bridge built to last 100 years, defying typhoons and some of the world's strongest tides? China's megaprojects aren't just changing landscapes, they're reshaping entire industries and rewriting the limits of what's possible. From the world's most powerful dam to massive wind farms powering millions of homes, China is breaking records and pushing the limits of innovation. These projects aren't just impressive, they're bold statements, mixing cutting-edge technology, stunning design, and big ambitions. The world is watching and asking, what's next? Today we're looking at China's most incredible projects. These are the kinds of ideas that are changing economies, connecting cities, and even exploring the deepest parts of space. Get ready to see how modern engineering is being redefined. 1. Three Gorges Dam, HTTPS.
Well, the world's largest hydroelectric dam is now fully operational. After 16 years of construction, all 26 power generating units at the Three Gorges project have now been switched on.
It might sound unbelievable, but the Three Gorges Dam on the Yangtze River doesn't just produce electricity. It's so massive that it changes the way the Earth spins. Here's how it works. The dam's reservoir holds an incredible 39 trillion kilograms of water, sitting 175 meters above sea level. All that weight, positioned so high, changes the Earth's moment of inertia. Imagine a figure skater spinning. When they stretch out their arms, they slow down. Similarly, when water is stored farther from the planet's core, the Earth's rotation slows down just a tiny bit. NASA has calculated that this change slows Earth's rotation by about 0.06 microseconds each day. It's such a small amount that we don't feel it, but it's still happening. Now let's talk about the numbers behind this engineering marvel. The dam has a generating capacity of 18,200 megawatts, making it the most powerful hydroelectric facility in the world. Construction began back in 1994, and by 2012, it was running at full capacity. The dam isn't just about electricity, it also makes transportation easier. Thanks to its lock and lift systems, ships can travel 2,250 kilometers inland, helping trade move deeper into China. At 2,335 meters long and 185 meters high, this colossal project cost a whopping $40 billion to complete. But building something this big doesn't come without challenges. More than 1.3 million people had to leave their homes as entire towns were flooded to create the dam's reservoir. Important cultural and historical sites were lost underwater. On top of that, the weight of the water has been linked to landslides and even small earthquakes. While the dam was built to prevent severe flooding in the Yangtze Basin, questions remain about how effective it is. For example, in 2020, China experienced its worst floods in decades, and the dam's reservoir reached its highest levels since 2003. Even with its problems, the Three Gorges Dam is a remarkable example of China's engineering skill and ambition. But if you think this project is impressive, wait until you hear about China's wind energy efforts in the Gobi Desert. 2. Gansu Wind Farm. Moving from water to wind, let's talk about the Gansu Wind Farm, one of China's most ambitious clean energy projects. Built in the windy and remote Gobi Desert, this wind farm is on its way to becoming the largest in the world. The plan is for it to generate a staggering 20,000 megawatts of electricity, spread across 6 provinces like Gansu, Hebei, and Inner Mongolia. Imagine 7,000 wind turbines, each standing tall, spinning in one of the windiest areas of China, producing clean energy for millions of homes. The project has been developed in stages, with more turbines and capacity added over time. The first phase was finished in 2010, with 3,500 turbines generating around 160 megawatts of power, similar to the entire wind energy capacity of the UK at that time. By 2015, the capacity had nearly doubled to 2,710 megawatts, with a target of reaching 20,000 megawatts by 2020. This massive wind farm was designed to reduce China's reliance on coal and provide renewable energy to millions of people. But the Gansu wind farm has hit some bumps along the way. The biggest challenge? Getting the energy to where it's needed. The farm is located far from China's biggest cities, where most of the electricity demand is. The power lines needed to carry all this energy to urban areas haven't been built fast enough. On top of that, many regions still rely on coal because it's cheaper and supports local jobs. Even with these setbacks, the Chinese government is determined to increase renewable energy use, and the Gansu wind farm is a key part of that plan. As new infrastructure is built, this massive project could still become a game changer for clean energy in China. Now, let's move to another example of China's massive achievements, the Beijing International Airport. This isn't just an airport, it's a symbol of modern engineering and a gateway connecting China to the rest of the world. 3. Beijing International Airport Terminal. When people talk about impressive buildings, Beijing International Airport Terminal 3 has to be part of the conversation. Built for $3.5 billion and finished in 2008, it's the second largest airport terminal in the world, only behind Dubai's Terminal 3. Covering a jaw-dropping 986,000 square meters, it's also the third largest building on Earth by size. This structure isn't just about size, it represents China's vision to be a leader in global infrastructure and transportation. The airport's history goes back to 1958, starting small with a simple terminal and one runway. Over the years, it grew. In 1980, a green-themed Terminal 1 was added, allowing up to 12 planes to dock at once, which felt huge at the time. But by the 1990s, air travel had grown so much that the old terminal couldn't keep up. That's when Terminal 3 came into the picture, a bigger, more modern hub designed to handle the rise in China's global importance. Its design is a mix of traditional Chinese style and cutting-edge technology, making it not just functional, but also a cultural showcase. Beijing International Airport isn't just big, it's busy. From 2010 to 2019, it ranked as the world's second busiest airport, with more than 557,000 flights in 2012 alone. On the cargo side, it was the 13th busiest globally in 2012, moving almost 1.8 million metric tons of goods. All this activity boosts the economy and strengthens Beijing's role as a key link for travelers and businesses, both inside and outside China. But it's not just about numbers. The airport is a mix of advanced technology and smart planning. Its efficient design helps everything run smoothly, from moving passengers to handling cargo to offering high-end lounges for VIPs. Expansion plans show China's commitment to staying ahead in transportation and trade. This airport isn't just functional, it's a symbol of national pride and a sign of China's growing influence on the global stage. But while this engineering feat focuses on bringing the world together, there's another creation in China with its sights set much farther. Imagine something so massive it peers into the depths of the universe, searching for signals from beyond. Let's dive into the story of the Pingtang telescope, where the mysteries of space meet human ingenuity. 4. Pingtang telescope. Imagine a giant eye, gazing deep into the universe, listening for the faintest signals of alien life. That's exactly what the 500-meter aperture spherical telescope, or FAST, known as the Eye of Heaven, is doing in Pingtang County. Completed in 2016, this telescope is not just big, it's record-breaking. Built for $102 million, it's the world's largest filled aperture radio telescope, and it stretches over an area as large as 30 football fields. It's so sensitive that it can detect signals from billions of light years away. The size of FAST is truly mind-blowing. It's made up of 44-50 triangular aluminum panels, forming a massive dish that can change its shape to focus on different parts of the sky. Suspended above the dish is a movable receiver, which works like an adjustable camera lens, scanning the heavens for signals. This incredible setup allows scientists to study the Milky Way, search for dark matter, and even look for signs of extraterrestrial life. It's like having a window to the farthest corners of the universe. Building something this advanced wasn't easy. To make sure the telescope could work without interference, the government created a quiet zone around it. Over 9,000 people living within 3 miles of the site had to move. Official reports said these relocations were meant to improve their living conditions, but not everyone agreed with that view, and some felt they were forced to leave. It's a reminder that big projects like this often come with trade-offs, affecting the people nearby. Even with these challenges, FAST is a major step forward for China in science and exploration. It shows how committed the country is to pushing the boundaries of knowledge. This telescope doesn't just search the stars. It's a symbol of China's drive to lead the way in discovering what's beyond our world. The Pingtang telescope's view of the universe is breathtaking, but back here on Earth, there's another wonder that seems to defy the odds. A massive bridge that crosses challenging waters and brings cities closer together. Meet the Hangzhou Bay Bridge. 5. Hangzhou Bay Bridge. This bridge is no ordinary crossing. Stretching an incredible 36 kilometers across Hangzhou Bay, it's the longest ocean crossing bridge in the world. It officially opened in May 2008 and connects the busy port city of Ningbo to Jiaqing, cutting the ground distance to Shanghai by 120 kilometers. With 6 lanes of traffic going in both directions, cars and trucks can speed across it at up to 100 kilometers per hour, reducing what used to be a 4-hour trip to just 2.5 hours. Building a bridge in this location was no small feat. Hangzhou Bay is known for its tough conditions, strong tides, frequent typhoons, and tricky seafloor soil. Despite this, the bridge was built to last at least 100 years. Its cable-stayed design not only keeps it strong, but also gives it a sleek and symmetrical look. The bridge has 2 main spans, one 448 meters long on the north side and another 318 meters on the south. These spans are key to keeping the bridge stable and visually stunning. The challenges didn't stop there. The Qiantang River, which flows beneath the bridge, has some of the largest tides in the world. This created huge technical hurdles for the engineers. According to Wang Yong, the project's chief director, this wasn't just one of China's most important infrastructure projects. It's one of the most daring engineering achievements on the planet. The Hangzhou Bay Bridge is also a key part of the East Coast Superhighway, which runs from Heilongjiang Province in the north to Hainan Province in the south. But it's more than just a way to save time. The bridge is a symbol of China's determination to connect its cities and regions, showing how human innovation can overcome even the toughest natural challenges. While the Hangzhou Bay Bridge connects 2 cities over turbulent waters, another masterpiece in South China shows how architecture can combine beauty and purpose. Let's take a look at the Guangzhou Opera House, a perfect example of creativity and design coming together in harmony. 6. Guangzhou Opera House. The Guangzhou Opera House is not just a building, it's a piece of art. Completed in 2010 and designed by the famous architect Zaha Hadid, this opera house is one of South China's brightest cultural treasures. It blends a futuristic look to create a space where performing arts come alive. As one of the 3 largest theaters in China, it showcases both cutting-edge design and a deep appreciation for the arts. Hadid's bold vision took 5 years and $200 million to bring to life. The opera house looks like 2 smooth pebbles resting by a river, connecting the natural world with the urban environment. Its interior is just as stunning, with flowing lines, wide open spaces, and soft lighting that make every visit feel special. The construction involves several top-tier design firms, both local and international, combining global expertise with local knowledge to make Hadid's dream a reality. This opera house isn't just beautiful, it's designed for incredible sound. The unique curved shape of the building helps create an amazing acoustic experience, so every performance feels immersive and rich. Beyond opera, the space hosts everything from orchestral concerts to modern plays, making it a key cultural hub for Guangzhou and beyond. The Guangzhou Opera House is more than just a building for performances. It represents a bigger idea. It shows how China is blending its traditional culture with modern, futuristic ambitions. Zaha Hadid's daring design pushes the boundaries of what architecture can do, making this opera house a symbol of innovation, artistic expression, and cultural pride. China's architectural wonders don't end there. Now, let's look up, way up, to one of the tallest and most striking towers in Nanjing, where 2 legendary dragons seem to rise into the sky. Welcome to the Nanjing Greenland Financial Center. 7. Nanjing Greenland Financial Center. Standing an incredible 1,480 feet tall, the Nanjing Greenland Financial Center, often called the Defying Tower, is more than just a skyscraper. Completed in 2009, this 89-story building isn't just one of the tallest in the world. It's a symbol of modern design and cultural heritage. The tower's shape takes inspiration from an ancient Chinese symbol of two dancing dragons. Its central core is surrounded by two interlocking structures that look like mythical dragons twisting upward. The outer walls are made of angled glass panels arranged in patterns that give a shimmering, scaly effect, just like a dragon's skin. Beyond its stunning design, this triangular structure is also practical, offering breathtaking views of the nearby mountains, lakes, and Nanjing's historic landmarks. Inside, the Zifeng Tower is buzzing with activity. The lower floors are filled with shops, while a luxury intercontinental hotel with 500 rooms sits higher up. Offices and restaurants occupy the middle levels, and at the very top, there's a public observatory where visitors can enjoy jaw-dropping views of the entire city. For a touch of luxury, the rooftop podium even includes an outdoor swimming pool and garden, a peaceful retreat with spectacular sights. When night falls, the spire of the tower lights up, casting a bright glow over Nanjing. The glass panels sparkle, and the dragon-inspired design truly comes to life. This nightly display turns the Zifeng Tower into a shining beacon for the city, a perfect blend of China's rich traditions and bold modern ambitions. While the Nanjing Greenland Financial Center soars high into the sky, the next marvel takes a completely different approach. Beneath its unique snail-shaped roof lies a facility that looks into the tiniest details of the universe. Let's explore the Shanghai Synchrotron Radiation Laboratory, a cutting-edge hub of science and discovery. 8. Shanghai Synchrotron Radiation Laboratory. Hidden under a futuristic snail-shaped roof is a place where science pushes the boundaries of what we know. Opened in 2009, the Shanghai Synchrotron Radiation Laboratory, or SSRF, is China's largest research facility and one of the most advanced in the world. It's a symbol of how China is stepping up to lead in global scientific exploration. At the heart of the SSRF is its massive particle accelerator, a circular machine with a circumference of 432 meters. This powerful device operates at 3.5 GeV, making it one of the most energy-packed accelerators in the world. Only a few facilities in countries like Japan, France, and the United States are larger. Built for $176 million, the SSRF looks like something from a sci-fi movie, with its striking design housing cutting-edge technology. The facility's job is to create super bright X-ray beams, which are crucial for studying the tiniest building blocks of our world. Since it began operating, the SSRF has been behind more than 1,900 scientific papers, helping researchers make breakthroughs in physics, chemistry, environmental science, and even archaeology. Its beams allow scientists to study materials, molecules, and biological systems in ways that weren't possible before. But the SSRF isn't just about high-tech discoveries. It's also shaping the future. Thousands of young scientists and engineers from universities, hospitals, and tech companies have used the facility to learn and innovate. From designing new drugs to exploring new materials, the SSRF plays a key role in training the next generation of researchers. As China's science and technology programs grow, the SSRF continues to expand its capabilities. It's more than just a research lab. It's a symbol of China's dedication to uncovering the mysteries of the universe. By giving scientists the tools to explore matter and energy, the SSRF is helping to shine a light on discoveries that could change the world. The Shanghai Synchrotron Radiation Laboratory showcases the future of science, but in Beijing, there's a building that challenges everything we think we know about skyscrapers. Say hello to the China Central TV or CCTV headquarters, a bold, groundbreaking design that locals playfully call Big Pants. 9. China Central TV Headquarters. This 768-foot, 44-story structure isn't your typical tall tower. Built in Beijing's central business district, it's a massive loop that defies traditional skyscraper design. Instead of rising straight up, the CCTV headquarters bends and twists, creating a shape unlike anything else on the skyline. Designed by Dutch architects Rem Koolhaas and Ole Sheeran, the building is an impressive $760 million project. It's made up of 6 sections, horizontal and vertical, that connect to form a loop. The design features an irregular grid on the outside, making it look as dynamic as the bustling energy inside. Covering a staggering 1.5 million square feet of floor space, The structure combines Eastern and Western design ideas in a unique way. The building starts with two leaning towers that rise up and then connect at the top with a dramatic 75-meter cantilever. Koolhaas describes it as a piece that reflects the conflicting energies in a fast-changing society like China. Inside, the building streamlines the entire TV-making process. From broadcasting and production to editing and archiving, everything happens under one roof, turning a once fragmented industry into one smooth operation. Building in Beijing's earthquake zone added extra challenges. The unusual shape needed innovative engineering to make sure it could handle seismic activity. But while the design is serious, the locals bring a sense of humor to it, nicknamed Da Kucha, or Big Pants. The building's form reminds people of a giant pair of boxers. This isn't just a building, it's a symbol of Beijing's mix of tradition and modern innovation. With its striking design and cultural significance, it has become one of the city's most recognizable landmarks. Now, as the CCTV headquarters bends and loops into the sky, the next marvel takes a different approach, spanning deep under and high over one of China's most famous rivers. Let's cross the Shanghai Yangtze River Tunnel and Bridge, a massive project connecting city to island in incredible style. 10. Shanghai Yangtze River Tunnel and Bridge. The Shanghai Yangtze River Tunnel and Bridge is an engineering masterpiece that stretches 25.5 kilometers to connect Shanghai with Chongming Island. Completed for $1.84 billion, this impressive structure is part of the Hushan Expressway, linking Shanghai and Xi'an, while opening up new possibilities for trade and travel in the region. The journey begins on the south bank of the Yangtze River in Pudong and enters an 8.9-kilometer tunnel running beneath the riverbed. The tunnel's upper level is a 3-lane highway in both directions, allowing cars to travel at speeds of up to 80 kilometers per hour. The lower level is reserved for a future Shanghai metro line, promising even better connections for commuters in the years to come. Once you exit the tunnel, you'll find yourself on the Yangtze River Bridge. This stunning 16.63-kilometer structure features a central cable-stayed section that allows ships to pass underneath. Its slight curve, called a sigmoid design, adds both beauty and strength, helping it stay stable in challenging conditions. The bridge's deck is 35.3 meters wide, with 3 lanes of traffic in each direction and space set aside for the planned Metro Line 19, which will link Chongming Island to Shanghai's extensive subway network. The tunnel and bridge together represent a vision of connection and growth. They not only reduce travel time, but also create new opportunities for Chongming Island, making it easier for people and goods to move between the island and Shanghai. The Shanghai Yangtze River Tunnel and bridge might have connected vast waters, but the Ziluodu Dam takes things to a whole new level. This massive structure doesn't just bridge water, it controls one of China's most powerful rivers, the Jinsha. 11. Ziluodu Dam. Dam is the third tallest dam in the world, and it's more than just a piece of engineering. It's a massive powerhouse built to harness the energy of the Jinsha River, a key tributary of the Yangtze. Located between Yunnan and Sichuan provinces, the dam produces a whopping 160 megawatts of electricity, bringing clean energy to millions of homes across China. Built by the China Three Gorges Corporation, the Ziluodu Dam is second in size only to the famous Three Gorges Dam. The dam's double curvature arch stands 285.5 meters tall and spans 700 meters across, making it a truly impressive sight. Construction started in the early 2000s, but it was paused in 2005 over environmental concerns. Eventually, work resumed with added safeguards to ensure it could handle both power generation and flood control along the Yangtze's upper reaches. The dam's reservoir can hold 12.67 billion cubic meters of water. It plays a key role in managing floods, controlling up to 4.65 billion cubic meters of floodwater, which helps protect areas downstream. The dam is packed with advanced features, including 7 spillways, 8 outlets, and 4 overflow tunnels, all working together to manage water levels and keep the dam running smoothly. 12. Wuhan Railway Station. Wuhan Railway Station isn't just a busy hub for high-speed trains. It's an architectural masterpiece inspired by one of the city's most treasured symbols, the yellow crane. Finished in December 2009 for $2.12 billion, this station connects Wuhan to major rail lines like the Wuhan-Guangzhou route, the Beijing-Hong Kong line, and the Shanghai-Wuhan-Chengdu corridor. With 11 platforms and 20 tracks, it's not just a transportation hub, it's a gateway to central China. The design of Wuhan Railway Station draws from the legend of the Yellow Crane, a symbol of Wuhan's history and culture. Its wave-like roof mimics the wings of the crane in flight, giving the station a look that's modern yet deeply connected to its roots. The station's steel structure uses a special type of intersecting truss design. This advanced method involves multi-tube joints that allow up to 10 connections at a time, making the building both strong and beautiful. It's a unique achievement, filling a gap in the construction of complex truss systems and setting a new global standard. Covering over 100,000 square meters, the station's organic design blends into its surroundings. The roof's flowing shape and the openness of the interior create a sense of movement, symbolizing progress while honoring Wuhan's rich heritage. Building such a structure wasn't easy. Engineers had to use advanced manufacturing techniques to assemble the intersecting rods that give the roof its unique look. It's one of the most ambitious projects in China's architectural history. But this station isn't just about looks. It's transformed how people travel in central China. High-speed trains now connect Wuhan to cities all over the country, bringing communities closer and boosting economic growth. Wuhan Railway Station is more than a place to catch a train. It's a symbol of the city's resilience, progress, and pride in its culture. And that's just a quick look at China's amazing mega projects that are changing the world. From reshaping coastlines to reaching the edge of space, these projects show just how far we can go with human innovation. So, what do you think? Which project impressed you the most? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed learning about these incredible engineering feats, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more deep dives into groundbreaking projects, and ring the bell so you're always in the loop. Thanks for watching.